America!
Good morning, America. It is 7K, aka Little Lady with the Big Voice, and we're coming to you live from Party Angels Radio. That's Angels with the motherfucking Z.
Bitch!
Don't forget the motherfucking Z.
Welcome back. We are coming back from our holiday break. We kind of been in and out, but we finally back. We got our shows coming back. We have a couple of more shows added to the roster with the new season. We got Throat. He has his show, What Was Your Motivation, when he dissects music. He'll take an album and he'll dissect the whole album, kind of get where your head was while you were doing each song, and he'll have you have your cipher at the end of that, right?
Facts.
And then Rory Gelato, I'll let you introduce your song. Yes, your show.
Your song. But you did Throat, so I gotta do my. But you did Throat.
And then we have Rory Gelato, and her show is called Hood Shit from a Hood Chick. It's all about resources where you can get, like, say you need a one-stop shop for, like, where you want to get jobs and things like that, but maybe you got some shit on your background. She's already done all that work. She's already cataloged everything. So she's got all kinds of jobs, resources, all kinds of food pantry resources. And she's going to be coming to you once a week for an hour. She's going to be meeting up with people and other advocates in the community for an hour and give you guys the information. So not necessarily making you lazy, but you ain't got to go out there and search for it. Just watch the show, and she's going to keep you laced up on the current resources, because a lot of the times you'll go on a site looking for resources, and a lot of that stuff is expired. So she's going to keep you guys with the current stuff, as like updating it daily, weekly, whatever you need. So that's the premise of her show. You already know my show. We have Good Morning America. That's not just my show. That's our whole. That's Party Angels Radio. That's our cast. That's where we all came from. Good Morning America. That's our first show. But I also have the Happy Hour with 7K. When we're bringing that back, where for an hour, instead of hearing the negative about our city, we're going to sit and we're going to talk with people who are doing something in the community, whether it's a rapper, whether it's a teacher, whether it's just an advocate in the community for domestic violence. But we're just going to see a whole lot of people of color, spinning a positive spin on what they're doing positive in the community, and not, the fuck shit that we got to always hear about, because we got a lot of good going on, but it gets overshadowed with that bad. So I'm going to let everybody kind of just go around and let you guys know where they can find you guys on social media and all that, and then we're going to start with Throat.
Hey, you already know who it is. It's the host with no chronic smoke, because I am on papers. Not from here, just get it done here. I'm razor back and a razor pack and a dripping number. This Arkansas. Even when I'm outside, we're still in the motherfucking building. You know what I'm talking about? You can definitely find me. Just put in the Young Throw in motherfucking the Instagram. You know what I'm talking about? I am Throw on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? You can find me at all local spots. Just look for the cat with the Coach bag with the drink in it. You know what I'm talking about? Hey.
Nah, nigga, you ain't had a drink today. I don't want to hear that shit.
That whole speech is new. I'm fucking with it.
I know, right? He done cut out a couple things.
Okay.
You supposed to wait till next week to do that shit, though, bro.
But that's how I was feeling it. But you still have to end it with dripping with all that.
Dripping nothing but this Arkansas.
Nothing but this Arkansas, baby. You know what I'm talking about?
Bad. All that shit.
That's what a Pine Bluff nigga would say.
Bubba Mac, Hater Free Streets, Pastor Bastard. I'm at your funeral preaching, looking for the collection plate. You can come look for me. You can find me on SoundCloud, Bubba Mac, Facebook, Bubba Mac, or Streets Pastor, iTunes, shit, wherever, shit, YouTube, shit.
Farmersmith.com.
Come on, man.
Christian Mingles. Facebook jail singles.
You
all
might
that.
find me free me there, though.
Goddamn.
Free me, man.
And y'all know who I am. I'm 7K, Chrissy B. You can look me up on Facebook on Chrissy B. You can find me on Instagram at 7K on the radio. And you can find me on Snapchat at KK Keys. I don't got Twitter or none of that shit. I'm just on Facebook.
Oh, damn. Savage with it, too. She said, I don't got Twitter or none of that shit.
None of that shit.
None of that shit. I did introduce the show. I kind of talked about the new shows, but like I said, we got our old shows coming back as well. Like I said, Happy Hour is coming back. We haven't had an episode of Happy Hour. We're bringing Queen Team's Only Edition back for all of us.
Yay.
We also got the midweek wrap up with Buddy Hendrix.
I missed the midweek wrap up.
It's coming back.
Shit.
It's coming back. Give me a second. Got to bring on the right person to drop some of this heat on y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to get them
Y'all know how it
Throat
goes.
ciphers, though.
Nah, for real.
Yes. And then we do have our Throw Cypher. So
Party Angels exclusive.
Yeah, so if you got that heat,
Bars, nigga.
straight bars,
Bars.
Bars.
You know what I'm saying? From
So-
the pastor, you bastards.
Yeah, not
Nah,
the
they don't want
candy
these
bars.
boys.
Not the candy bars. So if you have
It's
the
funny
bars,
as hell. Every time the show's getting ready to start and shit, and they taking their time getting the music together, first thing they say is Bubba Mac, go ahead spit a freestyle. And this nigga get up there, drop some shit on them niggas. I'm like, God damn, does this nigga ever stop?
Bars.
Bars. So whenever we recording and we have people in the building come through, we gonna do a cipher regardless, cause you know how niggas get when they all get around each other and a beat drops. But it's live. It's live, so we really see who got it because we're doing it live. And then we got a couple of games that we play with. That we'll play 2 bars where each one has to go. It bounces back and forth. You can only say 2 bars and pass it on, and it's got to stay within the context. That shit
you ain't
really
seen that one
show
yet,
you.
have you?
That really
Oh,
show
yeah.
you who really got
You
something.
know
I know,
who rap,
right? They
yeah.
gonna be crying.
Because you start stuttering, and it's obvious that you dropped the ball. And
Drop the
you gotta pick it
ball,
up.
man.
So, just tune in for all of that. You can find all of that on www.partyangelsradio.com. That's Angels with motherfucking Z.
Don't forget the fucking Z.
If you
Yeah,
spell
I
it
like
with an S,
that.
you're going to go somewhere else. And I don't even know where it takes
We don't
you.
know.
It might be a porn site, I'm not gonna
We
lie.
It
tried to
might or
look.
might not be porn.
Might or
I don't
might
know.
We don't know. We ain't been there. We stay on Angels with the Z. That's all we know about is Angels
Oh,
with
we
the
get
Z.
real.
It gets real. So, passing it on to her.
Rory Gelato. Rory Gelato on Facebook. Rory Gelato on Instagram. Rory Gelato on Twitter.
She put that shit on everything.
Ferrari 5717. They wouldn't let me do it on Snapchat.
We was just close 3 out of 4 ain't bad.
Yeah. So
We working on it.
Rory Gelato.
Oh, y'all waiting on me?
Yeah.
It's Buddy Hendrix. You can find me on everything. Just type in Buddy Hendrix, HENDRIX. Because, they spell it like 15 different ways, my nigga.
Facts.
But I just channel my inner Jimmy whenever I name myself.
HENDRIX.
You know what I'm talking about? But,
I thought it was just one word spell. Stay out this fight.
there's a few of them. There's the ICKS, but you can't trust them niggas right there already. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna spell it the normal way.
Oh, everything.
The normal Buddy Hendrix way. Like I said, his show's coming back as well. And we got some other shows coming to you, but whenever those people are here, I'll let them introduce their shows. But we got a lot of shit coming.
Oh, yeah. Shout
in
out
the
to B.
new
Penny.
year. Shout out B.
B.
Penny
Penny.
for Penny for Your Thoughts. That show's coming back. And then Tina's show is coming back. The Random Show. We got a lot of shit. Like on that show, we do readings, and she does readings.
She does tarot
I'm not gonna act like I'm because I'm gonna tell everybody the same 3 things. The
You ain't shit.
The first person gonna get told they finna get money. The second person gonna get told they finna get a baby. The third person gonna get told
Every
they gonna
card.
get a house.
You ain't shit.
Yeah.
You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
And my advice for everybody.
All you need the cards to tell you that.
My advice for everybody gonna be
Shit.
just, hey, you just gotta keep grinding. You just gotta keep grinding.
Already.
So, I don't do readings, but she do. So we're gonna go right into our topics. Today
You
is our
said
welcome
today's a
back.
little bit different than
Yeah.
usual, right?
Yeah, it's our welcome back episode, so we freestyling it today. So first off, I want to know what everybody got for Christmas, what everybody did for Christmas, and the holidays, not just Christmas, but holidays. How was everybody's holidays? Starting with
Who?
you.
Me? Oh.
That out, nigga.
Well, you know what I'm
Because you was the one
saying.
walking around like Rudolph
Yeah.
with the swag.
Yeah. Well,
We're
you
gonna
know.
have a picture of it on the
You know
website.
what I'm saying?
See
You
what's
know
like.
what I'm saying? The kid, I'm out here real quick. You know what I'm saying? We get
I'll be
swagged
glad
up
when
real
it's
quick.
hot outside.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we out here, you know what I'm saying? We got the meat. Yeah, I don't know if it's meat, but it's close to the meat.
That's thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, he
We got
just got the
things,
help for
we got
Christmas,
the
and he
things.
still got the tag on the
Yeah, I
inside
still got
of
a
the
tag on this hoe, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Ross.
Shout out to Bay, you know what I'm saying, for the jacket, you know what I'm saying? We got the Sachi belt going around there. It's spelled F-O, Sachi, you know what I'm saying? Just in case y'all don't know how to go get that. You know what? I'm a fat boy. So I got hooked up with one of them Instapot pressure cookers. I'm cooking everything in this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Baked
So you got
potatoes.
cooking shit.
You know what I'm saying? Baked potatoes in 2 minutes. You You know what I'm saying?
So
We
there's
doing-
no samples, but you got the gift.
I'm working on it. Next week, we're going to try to see if I can. I may fuck around and bring this bitch, put it in him. 2 minutes,
This
shrimp.
nigga is
all
known
that.
for
You know what I'm
making
saying?
meat, and then he'll cut it, and it's like, nigga, is that cheese?
You know what I'm
He's like,
saying?
Yeah, nigga, I just put the cheese
Cheese,
inside. I put the cheese
shrimp,
in the pork
I
chop.
stuff everything.
I'm like, hey, how you put the cheese inside the pork chop? I don't know, nigga. But the
Seafood,
cheese
all that.
is in the pork
All
chop.
that. So, you know what I'm saying? Christmas was good. You know what I'm saying? Little man got everything that he wanted. You know what I'm saying? Even if he didn't get it, he alright. That nigga got 200 people buying gifts for him. So, shit, he'll be alright. But this is actually one of the most, I'm gonna say this ain't even a word, but the most Christmases I've actually enjoyed in a couple of years. And I didn't really do nothing crazy. I just don't know. Maybe I was in the spirit. I was in my ugly sweater, you know what I'm saying? I had my reindeer hat on and matched my shirt and shit. So I think, Christmas came around, blessing people. So I think that was the
We gotta
bigger
find that
part
picture
about
so Larry can post that picture too, cause I seen that shit.
Right, he was fly as fuck. I'm not even gonna
it.
stunt.
You know what I'm
I kinda
saying?
want that.
Look, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, right? My cousin got this goddamn ugly sweater. I didn't know it until I got it and I looked at the tag. This hoe said no boundaries. I said, you bought me a woman's sweater from Walmart? I'm trying to figure out why this extra large is fitting so goddamn snug, but I was like, shit, nigga, I bought that hoe well. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't about what you got. Hey, it's all about where you wear it.
Shout out to
I learned that from Boosie. You know what I'm
Shout out
saying?
to honesty.
Hey, Boosie said I'll rock a goddamn $10 shirt and still look like $1 million man. So
I'm
hey,
pretty sure he got that out the boys.
you know what I'm saying? Shout out 2019 Christmas, baby. You know what I'm talking about?
Boosie was still trying to keep it street.
They laughing over there because they can hear this shit through the headphones. You can hear what she's saying over here under her breath.
Oh, I forgot he got pics of everything. Shout out to Boosie and his boy clothes.
Yeah.
And your female sweater.
Yeah.
It was cute. I
It
knew
was.
I saw it somewhere.
And look,
It
look,
was
I'm gonna tell you
cute.
what's crazy. When I bought the reindeer ears, I didn't know that there was a reindeer on the shirt poking up out the goddamn pocket. I didn't even realize that shit until I actually got it. Was like,
Did it have sequins on it? Because if your shirt has sequins
it had
on
no
it,
sequins on it.
you still chose to squeeze your ass
Not
into
a
that
nail.
medium ass shirt.
There was not a nail sequin
With
on it.
sequins, because I saw all the ugly sweaters from the no boundaries
You know what I'm
section,
saying?
and
Hey.
they was all
Yeah.
sprinkly as fuck.
Sparkly.
They all sparkle.
Now look, it did say
Some
spoil
fringes.
on it, but it was like the.
It's like it did say
It
flawless
said,
on
I
it.
deserve to be spoiled. Nigga, I'm a grown ass. I want to be
I
spoiled
woke
too,
up like
goddammit.
this. He was like, I
But
woke up like
no,
this.
the spoil was the little, what's the shit you put around the Christmas tree? The little
The
green and the
red-
red shit?
Just because you going like this, I
Tinsel?
need you to
Are you talking about
stop.
tinsel?
I don't know.
Your
What's the long
small
shit
ass
that they wrap around the tree?
Garland.
Who?
Garland or tinsel, one of the two.
Whatever that shit
A
is.
tree ain't had tinsel
That
on it
material-
since 1992.
That
Still
material
see
was
it.
on the
and
shirt.
you was
Different
cleaning
color.
Go to White
that
People's
shirt,
House.
that tree up
Hey.
for like 3 weeks.
For real.
Tinsel was
Okay,
everywhere.
whatever the green furry shit, the red furry shit they wrap around the tree, they said
So
spoil
your
across the
sweater
front.
had a boa on it, and you still
I
thought it was
did not have a goddamn bow on.
It was
You
a
still
boa.
see
Thought
the
that
goddamn
was-
shirt.
It was
and
a
you
boa.
still thought that was
Excuse me?
a
It was
boy
a
shirt.
boa.
You just said the
Oh,
green.
that's the
green.
yeah.
Oh, is that what that is?
That's
Okay, well,
like a
goddamn it,
boa
that's what the
tree.
fuck it was. It was
So-
cut in little pieces and it spilled spoil. Leave me the fuck alone. I look fly.
Look at him though, like he getting real zesty.
Facts.
with it. What's your
Feel some
sweater
type of
He
back?
said,
About
get
your
off his
sweater?
He
sweater.
said, get off his sweater. I was
First
like,
off, I got
Hashtag
compliments
go
about my sweater.
I'm sure you did.
I had a dude stop me and say, hey man, my girl said we should
Wait,
do that
time out.
next year and match your sweaters
Rewind.
and shit.
You can't
We're not
start
just
this
gonna
conversation
run
with
by that, like.
it was a female sweater and then be like a
But
dude came up to me.
Dude came up to me, complimented me on my
He did.
sweater.
No, it was me and my kinfolk had the
It's
shirt
alright,
on.
we
So
gonna move
they
on
thought
to
we was
you,
a
though.
couple. So this old lady was like, we should do that next year. We should get the man sweater.
You know what?
Oh my
On
God,
that
we
right
both
there,
need
Bubba
the
Mac, my
sweater
nigga.
dress.
Hey,
What you get for
What you do
Christmas?
for Christmas? Please, please.
I went broke on my kids and I'm still sad about it, but I love y'all. I know y'all enjoyed your Christmas, daddy. Y'all.
So you was at,
And I remember all of my people. You know, I got my people.
Never played one.
People, man.
so was you Denzel
So
the
shout
one
out to
talking about,
family.
y'all niggas ain't getting shit for me?
Nah, I
was.
ain't
I was.
I
If you asked me this
I don't
year
really like
what I
celebrating
was getting
Christmas
you
like
for
that.
Christmas,
Yeah.
even if you was
It's for the
struggling,
babies.
that's
Yeah,
what you got
that's
told.
out the stream.
I mean, don't get me wrong, when you get old, it ain't for you no more.
Nah, it's just I just know they lead us to
I had to force my mama to buy me a Christmas gift the other year. Before my son was born, she talking about, well, y'all don't need Christmas gifts no more. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got kids. I said, wait a minute. He got 8. He got 2. I ain't got shit. So why the hell you punishing me? Because these niggas can't keep their dick in their pants. I need my present. So I went and bought my own shit and she reimbursed me. I need my chips.
I ain't thought about it.
I need my chips.
Right.
But see, I'm the baby though. So I'm used to that. You gonna take care of me for you take care of everything else. You know what I'm saying? See, daddy buy a new truck. Y'all niggas can't drive. I get to drive the baby. I'm out here.
Because I'm the baby.
I'm the youngest too, so I know what you mean, bro.
Facts.
Ain't he a rapper?
They don't
Right, like
understand.
I think that's the
I
only
thought
thing
he
they
I thought he was a rapper.
I thought he was talking about Christmas.
Like I don't need no shit with
Yeah.
no box
So-
in it,
so-
I
so
don't
what
think
you-
that's what we're talking about.
Okay. So how was your Christmas?
My Christmas was
Christmas.
the best Christmas ever. I got to move into my house.
Amen.
The day before.
Sexual chocolate.
So on Christmas Eve, I got to have a house, you know. So when the boys was like, Mama, what do you get me for Christmas? Everything in me wanted to go through the house with bows. Like, you see that light? You welcome.
Slide that key. That's what your ass
Turn
got
that
for
water on.
Christmas.
You see that? You see that water right there?
That's you.
You know I spoiled it.
It's all you.
Like I wanted to go to the whole house like that, but no, they still had a really,
Drink
really
all the
good.
water you want.
Yeah, it on me. Shout out to the city.
Before we
But
go to
they did. They had a
before we go
really
to you,
good Christmas.
shout out to my nigga T.I.C. just walked in the building.
Shout out to y'all.
what's up,
See,
y'all?
if y'all don't know who this is, let me go ahead and lay down. First off, he is a rapper. He's a rapper here.
I do music.
He does music, but on top of that, he is an actor. He was on the show Queen of South. I don't know if any of
He's
y'all
on
know.
the show.
He is on the show, but he's 4th season, right? Season 4. He's on Queen of South, so y'all can go and check that out. See him in action. And when we get around to him, he's gonna tell y'all all the new stuff. I get the exclusives to tell y'all what he got.
I do got some new
going on.
stuff.
So he gonna go and tell y'all the new shit.
Oh, so he gonna get in this cipher when we get done.
Do you feel
Forward on.
I freestyle, yeah.
you gonna be in the cipher?
Facts. Uh-oh.
Oh, so, ooh, here comes
Uh-oh.
a new challenge.
So what you say, Bubba? He ain't got no bars for you? Is that what you said? Oh, shit.
I see you like Star.
This whole table is petty, petty.
I'm excited now.
Oh yeah.
So yes, so we were waiting on Pedro. Yeah. So go
Yeah,
ahead and do
so-
your intro.
Yeah.
Do your intro. I'm not even gonna do it.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, what's up, y'all? My name's T.I.C. Pedro Arjon. I be making music, doing my thing, doing the acting, you know what I'm saying? It's been a badass journey. Met some good people, met some bad ones, and I just want to let y'all tune in on it.
How many episodes were you on the show?
Well, it started with season 2. That was episode 13.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was season 3, which was it was either 12 or 13. And then in season 4 was episode, I don't know what episode that one was.
Yeah. That was the first
That's
one.
the
though.
one
Yeah.
when you do the thing to tell the secret.
I don't like to.
Wait a
Wait a
minute.
minute.
About now, you
Yeah, I
gotta
don't
watch
like to
the
tell a
show.
lot of people about what.
Yeah, you
know,
gotta
'cause
watch
I
the show.
don't-
Yeah.
Okay, check
See,
it out.
I'm a
Like,
diehard
Y'all
fan.
getting freaky nasty?
This,
No,
no,
you
check
have
it
to
out.
watch the show.
This one thing I learned about, I guess we'll say the entertainment industry, right? Is a lot of people are about self, so you don't want to take from anything. Like a good example is like I remember back in the days I get a CD album and it said produced by, executive producer, engineered by, and this and that. Now you get a song, it just straight up says T.I.C. featuring so and so,
Yeah.
and that's it. It might have produced by, you know what I'm saying? But you don't give credit to
You don't
a
get
lot of
everybody
stuff.
doesn't
You know
get
what I'm saying?
credit. Credit's
And
due.
what I learned with the music was, I can have you in the studio and you be like, hey T.I., hey, man, that shit, that snare sounds a little too loud. Maybe you should switch it up to this sound and do that. Guess what you just got? You just got a producer credit. People ain't doing that no more, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's why it don't last as long. You might get a little hype from it, but longevity is kind of be like, man, fuck that motherfucker.
You gotta
Hey,
give people credit. You know
he's
what I
not,
mean?
yeah, people ain't getting the credit.
Yeah.
So it's good to learn different aspects of it and be able to talk about it. So hopefully it falls and plants seeds in people's ears to where they change the game up and we see people not fade away. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah.
Big facts.
But hey, I appreciate y'all having me. Hey,
It's
hey, you know what? I didn't post it saying it, but I don't do holidays. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't
Half
do
of the
holidays.
panel. half the
At
panel
first,
didn't do
I ain't gonna lie. I'll say I was immature in the way where I was saying, yeah, I don't do holidays, but all I was doing was just put myself out there to you
Take
know what
that
I'm saying?
negativity.
Exactly. So I kind of try not to speak on it, but you got a lot of people, you know, I goes killing themselves, going through some things, or
Right.
even like you were saying, damn, y'all don't really understand the meaning of. Now you understand, hey, you know, I gotta go out there and make some sacrifices so we can have this water, so we can have these lights. And
You ain't lying. Hey, that's what she just said. What we get for Christmas? Here's this key, nigga, right here.
Exactly.
Right
Like,
there.
I literally moved in on Christmas Eve.
And a lot of times people try to be friends to their kids versus
Right.
parents. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to be able to say, hey, you took that shot to the head or that stab wound to the lung, because it hurt to have to tell your kids like that, but you just taught them a moral lesson in life that hopefully they pass down to their kids.
Right.
So then you don't got a motherfucker trying to run up on me and take my chain and watch because they trying to, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, that's what's up. It's just should have fallen to play.
So we're gonna move on to the next segment because how we are trying to talk about going into 2020 and shit like that. So this whole year has had some ridiculous ass stories, like back to back in the media, everywhere. Like just ridiculous shit where you was like, why though? Like why? So I want everybody to give one thing that they think. Just leave that in 2019. Don't bring that.
Ooh.
Don't bring that with us.
Ooh.
Don't bring that. Leave it in
Ooh.
2019. Nigga, everybody gonna get to go.
Ooh.
Make him go last.
Nah, let him go first. Let him go first.
Ooh.
Cause he gonna sit there.
Yeah.
Please.
He got it on his mind.
Man, I'm telling you, I've been thinking about this shit for the last 24 hours. Women, can y'all stop posting pictures with these bullshit ass quotes on them? I'm just different. My swag, woo, woo, woo. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, all these goddamn posts you put on all these goddamn pictures, I know at least 75% of y'all personally, and they just goddamn pictures, okay? The post you put is bullshit,
So
okay?
just post your pick and go, Susan.
Stop posting memes
just post your pick and go, Susan.
that you don't live by. Can y'all stop that? Please stop that. That shit irks my life. When I read some shit and they be like, you motherfucking right. And
So
I know you did some shit the day prior.
So you think they should add another little symbol?
I
that-
like disclaimer.
A
a
little
little
asterisk
cap,
on the hill.
just a little tiny cap.
Yeah,
like
like a-
capping kinda.
Yeah, like
Look, if it ain't you, just don't post the shit. If you want to post a picture and say Christmas 2020, put Christmas 2020.
Hey, you know what we gotta add to that shit too is whenever niggas go and take pictures at book signings or album signings and shit like that, and all of a sudden everybody is making big moves and they got
coming.
a whole bunch of shit going. Bro, I done seen that shit so many times this year, bro.
We got a project coming.
But my thing is that our example, right? This chick posted, somebody sent me the link. I peeped it out. I said by 4 links. I picked it out. Every chick from her, every pic was her with her ass out. Okay? You turned around, you got your ass showing. But your post is, I just move a little bit different. You really don't, because you and every Instagram hoe is got the same goddamn picture. So I'm really trying to see.
But maybe it's
How
different though.
you
Maybe her
move
elbow.
different.
Maybe her elbow was like showing.
First off, I'm saying hoe because if you are a hoe, then you are a hoe. Now, if you're not a hoe, then you don't feel no offense to that if you're not a hoe. I'm just saying,
I don't
a
speak
spade
for
is a
hoes.
spade,
I don't save them.
right?
Well,
That's
yeah.
just the way I see it because you do have Instagram hoes. So, but that kills me because the Instagram models will literally be nobody, go get an ass shot and some titties, and all of a sudden start giving you advice on how to be successful in life. I'm really trying to figure that shit out.
Or they kids.
It's like, bruh. You know what I'm saying?
Fucked up about
Now, outside of that, I do apologize. I'm going to give you one extra one. If you're a stripper, please stop posting on your goddamn Instagram pictures of you at the strip club twerking, and then the next picture with you and your child. I feel a certain way about that when I'm looking at and I'm getting hard watching you swerve that pole, and then I'll swerve down and see you swirling around your son. I really
So they
feel
gotta have 2 pages.
I need y'all to
Go to the
separate
business
that.
page.
I'm on
I
that
personal
shit
really-
with you. I'm over here.
I really, you're a whore over here. I think you should be a whore over there. I need y'all to find
Hey, you
some
know,
balance.
maybe
I just
they
need
need to come out with a
him.
strip
I
club.
do
just
apologize.
need Facebook to have
That
their
was
own
real.
lane for throw because he seems confused.
I do apologize.
I
It's,
would try.
that just kind of hit me. All right, I'm gonna let somebody go for some
So
of y'all.
leave
else.
whatever he said.
Leave that shit
2019.
in 20. Matter of fact, that should have been 2017. But yeah, that part.
What would you like for everybody to leave in 2019?
I know this.
Oh, I can't wait for this
He got
right here,
this
nigga.
shit right
Let me
here.
go ahead.
Mr. Facebook
Facebook
jail.
post and shit. I've been waiting for
I
this.
just want everybody to take that hate out their heart. That's all. Just take the hate out their heart.
You gonna comment
It's
down?
keeping the holiday spirit, the Grinch.
No. Fuck that.
I
No.
mean,
Bubba, this is hood.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
Morning
I kind of like when they take them
America.
type of pictures, cause they ain't none of my women, so shit. I ain't gonna try to do this. So bend over, let a real nigga see it. I ain't gay.
So go on and toot that ass up.
Hey, man, hey, let me see what you got.
So
bitch.
But
said
then
like
hold on,
the
but then the
pictures
next
back.
post they be talking about I'm trying to find a real
Man,
man.
that's a mile, man. That's all right. Run a mile. What a woman do? Let her run a mile. I'm still gonna. I'm different too, babe. What's up? What's up?
We kind of the same in a different kind of way.
Well,
Hey, but
Yeah.
wouldn't it be fucked up if you see a girl with another dude and like you got her picture saved because she didn't send you something? And it's like, ah, damn, do I delete
Been
these?
there.
Or do I keep? Would you delete them or you keep them?
Delete who?
I
I'm
know
saying,
y'all-
Hell no, I ain't deleting shit.
Or you thinking with your feelings with your heart?
You know what I'm saying?
You know, 'cause I
Hey,
you ain't
whatever
got
you doing
feelings,
over there
man.
ain't got nothing to do with me over here.
Square well. Square
So
well.
okay, so she don't have no right to be upset about the shit, right?
No.
Upset about what?
Cause
She sent it voluntarily.
Upset about
Yeah.
you keeping the pictures?
It's kind of like when
if she
girls
asked you to
post
delete
pictures.
I mean, you really can't get mad. Oh, you might be me.
well, there you go. So,
You shouldn't have sent
okay,
it.
have
I
you ever
feel
had
like
somebody
if you
ask
take
you
a
to
picture
delete
like
some
that,
pictures?
You gotta
But
send
that's
your
his
best
fault,
shit.
though.
It was
Oh,
send
okay.
something-
That's his
send
fault.
something that you
No.
okay with.
I've
Like,
definitely
you
had
welcome
motherfuckers
America.
send pictures and be like, hey, or you watch somebody record some shit and then go,
Hold on,
ooh,
what?
can you delete that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No.
The bottom line.
Now, number one, it's going in my
Yes,
vault.
get
You
y'all
ain't gotta worry
not
about nobody
reading
else seeing
the
it, but this is for me. Now, any other time you need me to revert back and provide you that information, I got you.
yeah.
Because this actually happened before. Sounds crazy.
Yeah.
But no, if this is you seeing, I seeing, hey, you knowing when you hit seeing,
It's gone.
what can happen?
It go back to what
So
I
just
said.
go
That's
send
the
girls
dude's
pics
fault,
and
man.
stuff.
Your girl out here showing pretty pics, and I
But
so
you feel
happy
me?
about
Like you see that a lot. Like you'll see it. It'll be a girl and she'll be in her bikini or her bra and her panties.
And then
she'll
you gotta
like-
be on some
and
child
she'll be like-
molester shit to be just
But-
saving bikini pictures and watching it and shit.
No, but not
Doing
even
all
on that
this
shit.
No.
She'll be
I
like-
mean,
No,
you
we
see
talking
a
about-
butt
like
nigga pick in the
only
bathroom.
babe,
Yeah.
only babe gets to see all of this, and you're like, in
I like
Instagram,
that.
Facebook,
Exactly.
we all
We
see
keeping
it.
that.
We see it.
That's for my personal collection.
Yeah.
He's
You know what I'm
he's
saying?
saving them like a creeper over there.
First off, if you sent it, why should I let the time go by and it delete
Saving
itself?
in a personal collection.
Snatch.
Alright.
Snatch.
So,
Anywho,
moving
what
on.
you leaving in
In
2019?
2019,
I know you got a list of shit. Cause you and Bubba, y'all both be going in.
I don't go.
That's
in
why I'm
on
disappointed
anyone.
Bubba
I'm
didn't
like,
go in as
so-
hard as he did right now.
No, because I really want.
I'm a positive.
Even
fucking
with the
person.
underground music thing, I meant that in all aspects. I just said I
He
want
gonna
everybody to take.
so in
something.
2020 you provide nothing but positiveness.
Like, I just feel
Try it anyway.
I'm with you. That's how I roll.
Mind you, this
Hold
on.
We don't need some
Hold on.
shit like them.
Mind you, this from the person that said a white van picked up my cousin and dropped the back ass off and said she was funky as fuck.
I mean, maybe you need to be funky. You want to get picked up by the white van.
you was trying to do free game.
Yeah, give them free
They
game.
made a
Stank a
mistake.
little
Maybe
bit.
they just
Not
made a
to beat
mistake.
you
So
up.
stank it up, you ain't gotta worry about getting taken.
Stunky. That's how stanky.
Stunk.
Yeah,
So,
stunky.
okay, I
Free
think-
game from my guy. Stank it up, ladies. You ain't gotta worry about nobody
I ain't
taking
gonna
it.
lie now, you come. I mean, funky. Do not come to me funky. I swear to God.
Bubba Mac and Young Throw, new language coming 2020.
I'm just saying, don't come funky, baby, because rah.
Rah.
In 2019, I think we need to leave. Okay, my thing is because I have kids, you know what I mean? And I feel like this generation only knows social media as like, you know what I mean? So I feel like we need to leave as grown-ass people that's older than this generation, you know, doing stupid-ass stunts because you know it's just going to get 1 million watches and fall. All that does is like now the next stunt has to be stupider.
I'm
And
finna
the
pull
next
up on
stunt-
Ray going
Right,
live. Finna fuck
right.
watch the fight.
Your real life is to kill
Stupid
everybody on the highway because you trying to get
Go live.
attention,
Go look at
going live and stuff. So I feel like all that goofy shit needs to get left because it's not affecting like our generation. It's affecting like kids. You know what I mean? Like to the point that this is how kids all operate. That's all they know is social media and stuff. So I feel like in 2020 we need to be teaching our kids something besides this social media shit and getting attention on social media. Like
Take your kids outside.
play outside.
Send
nigga.
a kid outside. Take a phone.
Take Junior to go play throwback tackle.
Like why y'all inside playing fake tennis with a fake weed?
When you can
just
grab
go
a whole tennis
outside
racket and a ball
for
and
$2 and go outside and play
Nah,
real
why your
tennis.
son grabbing newspaper and turning grass off the ground like he's smoking a blunt?
I ain't gonna lie.
I was gonna say I don't.
Kids right there.
I don't know.
Hey, I was one of them kids, though. I was one of them kids, though.
Cigarettes.
Nah, I ain't
I had
gonna
the
lie.
bubblegum cigarettes.
Twerk there, you get high. You hear me?
That's what I'm
I was selling my bubblegum cigarettes like they was joints and stuff.
Did
so
y'all
I'm
ever,
not
did
gonna
y'all ever buy
lie.
the candy ones at the store?
The mint ones, that's what I'm talking about. I was selling them.
Oh, the cigarettes?
Yeah.
But you know what? That's a good example of what a person is willing to go through to be accepted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you're right. Wanting to be accepted so much should be left.
But you know, I left out some
We eat
names.
candy
But it
cigarettes.
was some folks that did some stupid shit
I'm
in
gonna
the
buy me
name
some
of stunts
shit.
because they knew if I do this, everybody watching. And it's like that's goofy. Like if you really gotta stoop down to gimmicks and stuff, you need to go back and just reevaluate your whole craft if gimmicks is all you got. So just come with more than gimmicks.
Facts.
In 2020. That's what I'm
Okay. Robert and Ferrari. But we leaving over in 2019.
2019 over. Let's talk about what we're gonna take into 2020.
Oh.
I feel like
You gonna change.
I feel like there should be more family dinners, even as
Those are facts.
lots say now, blood doesn't make you family. Well, those who aren't related to you like that, but you call them brother and sister, I feel like it should be a family time
sitting down.
every week.
Yeah.
I feel like
Staying in touch.
that's missing in a lot.
I mean,
In
we
most
get,
homes.
And that, you know what? That's true.
That's a good
I
one.
mean, but we kind of do that shit right now because we end up at Taco Tuesday every week with all our people that we call bros. You know what I'm saying?
Shout
Now,
out to Grass Rail.
Now I will
Taco
say, like
Tuesday.
my best friend that lives in Arkansas, so her husband, his family is from Dallas. Like so, for the last 3 or 4 years, if I wasn't in Arkansas, I always pulled up at their crib.
Right.
When I tell you that shit is so inspirational because you have a house that have 100+ people in it. You have food that's being cooked for 3 and 4 hours. They're watching football, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they're playing games
It's love.
and people they're handing
Family
out
Family matters.
they're handing out gift cards.
Family matters.
You know what I'm saying? They're
family
doing raffles and winning stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy because even still, like they'll say, hey, if it's your first time here, and hand you a gift card, hand you some money, cash money. Like these people
I
really
think about
take
it like this, like
it's tight. I love
Like-
that, bro. I show up every year to eat.
as the generational,
Now, I'm
as the
fat.
generation of grandmothers got younger,
We're about to go play.
we
We
lost
lost a lot of crap.
our big mamas.
Facts.
We lost our big mamas.
R.I.P. my big mama.
So it's
Shame. Mine's making all sense.
and they're what pulled the family together during that week. Don't let that die down. You know what I'm saying? Like even as a younger generation, we should still uphold. You know what I'm saying? Some things that
Okay. Well,
keeps a lot of trouble out of
Well,
it. You know
with
what I'm saying?
that
Keep a
being
lot of
said,
people out of trouble.
like when you have women being more independent and wanting equal rights and stuff like that.
Right.
Well, now you have a lot of men that are also
Right.
the mothers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that a lot of times it used to be more on the women's because they say women are more of the finesse and more. built that
Shout out
trust.
to the single dads.
Yeah,
Shout
yeah.
out.
So the
Thank you,
dads too. Hey,
Shout out.
single
Child
fathers.
support paid
Shout
on
out
time
to anyone
every
taking
week.
No, I hate that word
Yeah,
right there.
Hey.
Fuck child
Sorry.
It's
support.
paid.
Yeah.
Fuck Greg and bro, you
Straight
heard
up.
me, goddamn. Take it out of my
All
shit.
these scammers and breaking in computers, y'all don't never do Sally Mae or child support.
But that's what I feel like we should take into 2020.
And you know what I mean? And even just to keep going with that, with what hits home with a lot of us, you know, we all work in the industry and we all have our close-knit families. Like Bubba talked about all the people that's like around him that he considers family and shit. A lot of the times, since we work together, eat together, all this, we start thinking, we mesh everything in kind of as quality time.
Right.
Like, clubbing is not quality time.
No,
and when
no,
you start
no.
losing your
Facts.
people because they ain't had nobody to open up to, because you know everybody fake happy, everybody fake balling, everybody fake lit at the club because you don't want nobody.
Hey, sharing drinks is a bond.
But you don't want nobody to know what you're going through. So when you go to the club, ain't nobody opening up. There ain't nobody sitting down like, so how's your kids?
That's one spot right there.
So how's your kids?
Yeah.
But we spend 95%
You don't know if
of our time.
his wife or anything, and
Yeah,
you'll be
right.
in the club, and
And
he
everybody,
won't
You
look
don't
like
have
it.
time.
and everybody
to sit and
when I'm in front of my boys, when I'm in front of my boys, I gotta
Club
hold
is
it all
one place you
together.
disguise your
And that's
Oh, you the backbone. You ain't got no choice.
And that's our
Yeah.
industry. Like that's our career. We
You
all
crumble,
into
they
it.
crumble.
So it's like we need some. And I've said this on Facebook before. We need something more than just relying on clubbing. Is not date night. Clubbing doesn't double as date night.
What?
Clubbing doesn't.
I don't feel
Clubbing,
like
you feel
anybody
me?
should feel like they can't call someone.
Someone. And
So
feel
if I got a
like
hot
we
date,
need
I
to
can't
open-
bring in a brass rim?
You can, but I mean that's.
I mean, but that's not a club
Not
either, though. You know what
a
I'm
I
saying?
mean,
That's-
Taco Tuesdays, that's not club, that's taco.
That's free
That's
dinner.
You know what I
family
mean?
time.
That's free dinner.
Yeah, we need
Free
some
dinner,
kind of
you know what I'm saying?
family
Club.
time.
But you know what? Personally,
You know what I mean?
I don't like going to the club on a date.
That's not, you.
I don't.
Where do you get
Brown,
to know
you
about
gotta
it?
go
just,
eat first.
and just being real. I don't.
gotta-
It depends on what kind of club it is.
Just being real.
It's
I don't
some
know.
good upscale
So
feel
clubs.
like,
Well, I'm just gonna be real one
Straight
time.
back going on
I don't know if
dates.
that's an
Facts.
insecurity
Bring that back.
or if that's just a why would I put myself in that situation type shit. You know what I mean?
But I'm saying, but
Not
it
that I haven't or
depends on-
wouldn't. If it's that
it
type
depends
of-
on, like, not like prime though,
Like
bro.
that-
Come on, but I mean,
You
you
can't
got
bring
some-
around the
with
teeny
the
boppers
name
and get a
tag.
10-piece wing?
I mean, it also depends on the lady too, though. Cause some women really don't be tripping about like going out to stuff like that. It depends on the woman, but like going to an uptown club and all that. Like I ain't gonna lie, I take a woman on a date, you might get you some. Coming from her, I got some food, you got some drinks here, and it's it's straight here, man. Like.
I just.
A little happy hour. Now, if this was old school Park Avenue Beamers, we can do happy hour, get some food, get some drink, you know what I'm saying?
You see,
Chill.
that's different,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? It's a
I'm
good
old
vibe.
I'm talking about now. You talking about going
But
to tropics?
not, but not a club where you thinking there might be a shootout type shit.
Yeah, I like
Oh,
I'm
no,
talking
we
about you
doing
going
that.
to tropics
I
and
can't
shit
hear
with her. Like,
Hey, baby,
I
what-
got the tropics don't grow outside.
Baby, what's this? It's a vest. Just put it on. Just some shit. Just in case some shit pop off real quick. We got
hold this clip.
We in the middle of tropics, baby. We in the middle of tropics.
Throw this
This
in the
is
burner.
not-
duck, my nigga,
It's gonna
duck.
be fireworks later.
They don't search girls. Go ahead and get
I'm
them.
hiding behind her.
But yeah, I feel
All
like
that silicone,
exactly
they
what
gonna hit
Rari
you
said. We
first.
need to bring back connection.
Well, you know what? Maybe if I see somebody with a date at the club now, I know. Hey, I'm gonna stay away because she got the gun.
Nah, square business.
That
She the one with it.
Not only that, you go on a date. Look, you go to the club with a date, you may fuck around and leave by yourself.
Especially
You know what
if
I'm
she
saying?
in there. If it's
She
did
might
like,
feel somebody else
like
and be
I
like,
ain't gonna
"Damn,
lie,
I think-"
I'm not gonna call it a date, but I done had people come meet me and like when you especially like when you come to, I'm not gonna call rappers names. I'm not saying any names. I'm just saying
Put a name on it.
It's
some
just
of
they know. Hey.
some look. Yeah,
Put a name on
Like when they perform, and I done looked over there and the chick was just. Like out of there,
Oh,
like
man.
come on, like so the club it is.
You know what? I don't know.
bad,
Y'all know Loco, Conroe.
Man,
You
I
know
don't
what I'm
know.
talking about? He just made a post.
Oh yeah, I do know you.
I might be a victim. I don't fucking know. Either way, the post said I didn't like it or nothing. So if he later on he's gonna be like, well, if you seen it, why the fuck you ain't hit the like, bro? I wasn't trying to associate with it.
We was out here, loco.
I don't want
we saw it. We
honest.
in silence.
I think I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
I think I know
It's
exactly.
based- I might chop it up a little bit. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But it says somewhere along the lines, ladies have you ever been with a man but all his music is trash or lame or some shit?
Oh yeah.
And I was like, damn, that's fucked up. But a lot of people was like, oh yeah. And I'm like, damn, that's fucked up.
No, bro.
But
I know.
I
It made me feel. I was like,
That shit hit hard, don't it?
Make you sit and think
Nah,
about it.
bro. I know a strong woman right now because I know she know her dude trash. Like I know she do. Like I know without a shadow of doubt she do. But she's strong because I be seeing her going out to the clubs with him and supporting his movement. So I guess.
Okay,
I think what it is
that's
that
what it all
sucky
boils down
music
to.
grow on.
That's what it all boils down to.
It
Cool.
grow on to him though. After you keep hearing that shit just trash. Bitch, you like, damn,
I've had
this
it.
shit.
I kind of had it be the opposite.
I've talked to rappers.
So where at first
and
they'd be
if
like,
I'm honest. Like, what you think about this song?
Tell me the truth. I swear to God.
Yeah.
So-
what we not gonna do is put that
Don't
one
play that
out.
for nobody else.
Nah,
We
but
gonna
see-
start all the way over.
Well, shit, y'all seen me. I started
All
acting.
the way
Shit.
over. So it's like.
Fuck that. Hey.
But you know,
Nah,
you
but
gotta
I ain't
be
gonna lie. I that's me. Please tell me
honest.
hey, nah, man. It's like, but
I say that all the
ain't
time,
good.
even about how people
That
step
ain't
out the
gonna
house.
be
I'm
it.
like,
Oh, trust me, if I
you
hear
ain't got
something,
no friends.
Nah,
I'm like,
Yeah,
nah.
But
please
I would
tell
think
me.
it'd be to.
I don't get mad. I
to
accept
help.
criticism.
Not
Yeah,
that's-
like,
yeah,
you
There's
know,
some
not
rappers
knocking
don't
on nobody,
accept.
They
but
don't like
different
getting
opinion.
They don't
criticized.
accept
Yeah.
criticism.
I'm not gonna
out
Look,
Boy,
there,
I'm
man.
that shit
gonna
is
tell you the trick
trash.
though, cause I've done this shit before, right? You put a chick in the car. Now you don't jump out and be like, "Hey, check out my mixtape."
You just okay.
No. You play some regular shit, some shit she know, and then you slide one of yours in it, just
And
to
then the
see,
vibe changes?
just to see what the reaction's gonna be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker be like, "Damn, that shit
Vibe
was
like
hot,"
Nah.
you know what I'm saying? No,
I'm
I-
starting it all jamming. Look, baby,
What's
you
that
finna
shit?
drop me.
No, but see, the thing is, you gotta let her give you an
See,
honest
what's that
opinion
shit?
because
See,
she gonna say, I know,
Oh, yeah, baby.
I know that's Bubba, so I'm gonna judge it this way because I know it's Bubba.
You know
But
what
if
she
I don't know
started
that's
turning it
Pedro,
Yeah, right on.
Can I-
Yeah.
then she gonna listen to the song
She talking, who got the ice
and fuck
cold?
around and may ask you
Be
like,
more organic.
who was that? Because I've had that happen before. I got a homegirl right now, some shit I made probably 7-8 years ago. It's like, can you please send me this motherfucking track? Because I played it, and later on, I was like, yo, did you know that was me? This nigga was like, are you fucking serious? Then they want to rewind back and look. Yeah, I just want to see some response on. So you got to slide it in, man. It's just, look, it's just like sex when she sleep. You got to slide it in, okay? Like sex when she sleep, just slide it in,
You know what?
I
so
get
she
it
don't
over.
know.
What's fucked
Tell
up?
me that shit.
What's
I
fucked
get
up?
it over with. Look, baby, you ain't gonna change
That's right.
No. If she yours, it's okay.
Sampling the track.
Yeah, if she's yours, it's okay. It's like sex. Just slide it
Or
in.
just know what you do. Go play your favorite
Or
song.
go buy her a drink
Go get your
first.
best song.
And
One of
then-
your best songs.
Okay,
out
you know
there.
what? We got ladies right here. Well, let's ask them. What y'all think?
As somebody in the industry, don't take me on nothing. Industry related.
You don't want to hear Buddy Andrews mixtape?
Hell no, not on no date. Like that's work.
What?
That's work. You know what I mean? We already do that as our jobs. So that's like, there's no allure. When you're trying to take somebody out, the point is to wow them.
What if you
and
Quincy
talk
Jones'
about-
daughter and I just
Don't
need that
hit me and
plug?
be like,
Quincy,
say,
girl,
you know that show I'm finna be on.
I'm
Are you pulling up?
No, that it don't even
I'ma
be
buy
like
you a
that.
drink.
It's
No,
I'm
that's not
you
that
know I'm
bullshit.
performing on Saturday.
That's
Oh
that
word,
bullshit.
just
That's
you?
some bullshit.
Nah,
I'm not.
like
I was
77.
already
You know what?
coming.
Okay.
Because you said my
Show
logo
me.
You know
on
what
the
people
flyer.
need to do? Bring in is
So you knew I was going to be
You
there.
knew I wouldn't be here.
So don't try to make this a
That
date.
like this.
Yeah.
You was already going
I
to
see what
work.
you're
Yeah, just
You ain't.
because we both in the same spot. Nah,
This
that's
is not a
gonna
date.
work.
This is
This
just
is work.
This is
Man, I want to see more
coincidence.
people go to people's shows and stuff like that.
See,
You know
well
what I mean?
that's but you know what I mean. That's different. You know.
Yeah.
That's
That's what you want for
support.
2020?
That would
That's
be a good
support.
date. You know what?
That's support.
Date at the
But don't
club.
try to-
We'll
don't
meet
try
in the
to
middle.
toot
Dates
on
at the
me.
club.
Nah, but
Yeah,
hey,
but
don't
you
try to
should.
But you
toot
gotta
on
stop.
me.
I'm
I'm
all for
supporting
support.
Now
you.
look,
But we
it's
will
not
support
every,
them.
it's not for every one of them, but
It's
you
not
have
that.
a lot of Dallas promoters just fucking it up too, though, dude. That's
Yeah.
why, like now, a lot of us, I'm gonna use me for example.
That's
Me,
what I was waiting for
I
right
ventured,
there.
I ventured
Childish
off with that
ass
shit, like going with a lot of them because a lot of them dudes really good for nothing for the business, dude. Like, so. It'd be hard for you to get your support out because you gotta bring your support, but you done brought them back to the same dude that done fucked you. You know,
Yeah.
you didn't like me. If I got tickets, I'm gonna give you an example. If I got tickets, say you gotta sell your tickets. We gonna do that as an example.
Yeah.
I know motherfuckers don't really wanna, cause you ain't popping like that to them right now, which is
Yeah.
cool. And I'm waiting my turn cause it's coming. But
Yeah.
I buy the tickets myself.
Yeah.
Now if I bought my tickets, why are you still charging my people to come into this club and fucking up? That's how you lose your support system there too. I done had that.
I guess in a sort of sense that'd be looked at as like penny pinching. I guess,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And
It's
hey,
not every promoter.
that's what I was gonna
because
say. This ain't. It
it's
ain't.
not
To,
every one
it's
of
generally speaking. It's almost like saying, "Say, man, this has got to be a better structure, to where artists are happy, and promoters are happy."
Yep. But see,
It's all a hustle. If you think about it, you got some. A matter of fact, I
I'm
went to a
messing
show
with
last.
women
What was that? White
promoters,
Diamond.
2020, I like women promoters. I'm not messing with no dude.
Well, you know what? One thing I learned about women is not to mix business with pleasure,
Yeah.
and also women can get you in a lot more places.
They gonna go
than
get the job
Yeah,
done,
yeah, they
bro.
gonna get it done.
Cause the dude, man, I'm telling you, I didn't, man, South by Southwest dude. I'm talking about, man, say, just know, promoters, dude, say,
They want to charge an arm and a leg for like 6 minutes type shit.
And on
Yeah.
February 12, 2019, it was like 4:30 p.m.
2 arms and
That's how I thought. That's really what I thought Bubba was gonna leave in 2019 was promoters.
No, yeah, I am, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I got to though, buddy, because it's not so much. They not like some of them. They'll know And Kevin Gates said something that stuck to my system. That's what made me want to venture out and do something different. He say sometimes the person will see the greatness in you and won't even let you go nowhere because they scared of the greatness that you got. And a lot of them will know that you're a good artist. And they'll sit there, I'm not going to turn you on to the Money Man show, fam, but they going to tell you
I was just talking to somebody about it yesterday.
But hold on,
what
I
I want
gotta speak for the other promoters. I'm sorry, but as other promoters, I gotta kind of, since I got my platform, shout out everybody. This ain't for everybody, but somebody needs to hear this.
Facts.
You artists cannot get upset when you went to a legit promoter and they gave you legit prices and legit rates.
Facts.
And then you was like, well, I'm gonna go over here
shortcut it.
because he doing this.
Okay.
And then you
end
go
up getting
over
in a bad
there
situation,
and then that happens to
And
you
you got
over
it.
and over and over because
Right.
it's not just, it's more than one person that you could be doing business with here. But I've been saying this all year. Y'all, it's like y'all. There's a high school mentality with popularity.
That's
It's
what
where
they
everybody
are.
going,
Yeah.
Here's a big
and
problem.
the majority of
Here's
y'all
a big
is
ass
getting
problem right now.
screwed.
Yeah, that's the problem.
All of us, we're Party Angels Radio, are promoters. And so with all the bullshit going on, we don't speak about it whenever we
Right.
see it.
Yeah.
We just let the post go and let everybody do and talk about it however, and we just keep making our moves
But a lot of-
because
But a lot of the same ones that be
look, I mean
screaming
that's the
on
thing though.
Facebook
People
have
gonna still
already
fuck
hit
with
us
us. They
up
fuck
for
with
real
us
and
because
was
of what
like,
we do.
nah.
For
I
them.
haven't had no bad encounter with y'all. Even I haven't
We
like,
don't do nothing but
and I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Man, you know, Larry did some way last year for my
your birthday.
CA and shit
Yeah.
like that. Shit ran smooth. Like I just
Shout out to Bubba Mac C-Day. You know what I'm talking about?
A-Reeds Nation, man. If you're A-Reeds, I love you, man.
You did a whole photo. I still have them in the photos in my Dropbox.
Yeah, man. That's
You
yeah.
You got a lot of photos in your Dropbox.
I realized
I
like,
fuck with Party
I haven't
Angels
even opened
with
this
a
like
Z.
with
With
a
a
motherfucking
With a
Z.
motherfucking
I
C.
get that.
bitch.
Yeah. Gang, gang. Yeah, you talking about with a
If
Z.
you don't fuck with Party Angels with a motherfucking Z, your mama suck dick for the boys club. Shout out to Blueski Blue. That's Blueski Blue line. That's not my
That
line.
was so hard.
It was.
God.
When that nigga said it in the booth, I was
It
like,
was specific as hell.
Damn, the
No, that's
boys
literally
club.
that's one of our radio drops.
That's one
That's
of
one of the radio drops on the
drops.
station.
If
Yeah.
you don't.
hey,
Because the boys club.
Hey.
Oh God.
hey, I'm like, this on my chest, like,
That hurt my feelings. He's 6.
this nigga has
Shout out to Blue.
Shout out to Kluski Club, man. Man, crazy there, man.
Wrapping
man.
up that segment because we kind of did Terry, but yeah, that's just my advice to everybody. Stop
Well,
going
you know
to
what?
the same person.
Artists. That's what I wanted to say. I spoke to one of the promoters and stuff. Is I guess we'll say it's not for everybody sometimes, and it's hard. It's a competition and everything. You know what I'm saying? Artist development also though. You got a lot of artists that don't want to take that. How would you say the criticism? It's development. Yeah. And what I've learned with dealing with this and that and trying to do this and that. Before I would have told you, nah, man, fuck that shit. I've always had people trying to take a cut or a percentage of everything my whole life, so I'm gonna do this on my own.
Facts.
So where now it's kind of like, damn, and I love if somebody would just pull up and say, you know what, I'll take care of your social, or I'll take care of your this and that. And I wouldn't have no problem doing 20%.
We got that's what I'm saying. I
No,
mean, you can't.
Oh, you gonna drop a drop? You gonna drop a drop? You gonna drop a drop?
Artist
I'm
development,
just
all that
saying,
shit.
my
Like we had an
there's
artist
proof
that
in the
what-
pudding with my
what-
artist.
see, we
Like
had
I was on a movie.
I'm telling you about the two artists that we had. Two different artists. One of them we got him a movie role right now. The other one, he kind of, I mean, he did everything, but he couldn't take the criticism that was needed to be taken.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this is a big part of development
But
in
see,
management.
I ain't gonna lie, buddy. A lot of artists to me, I think they get criticism and you hating on me confused.
Exactly.
And I
That's
ain't
this
gonna-
generation.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like,
That's this
and then
generation.
man, tell
Fuck
me.
You know what that
them, they
would, you know what that began.
Hey, fam, change them glasses. Tell me, goddammit. Yeah, tell me.
When you
Everything
start
is
seeing
not
things like
hate.
that, that's a
Yeah.
flag.
Everything
No matter
is
how
not
much you
hate.
want it.
It's not.
It was
I
so-
feel like it's
Some of the
someone
stuff
else.
that's being
It's
told.
It's
And that's what
love.
we got.
It's
Look,
love.
actually
We
love.
get told that
I
too
have
type
artists
shit.
in
I get it.
Nigeria that I manage as well.
Like I ain't gonna lie,
we
Chrissy.
develop
That's
artists to get them to
That's
that
what
next
something they
level.
told me. That's why, man, like, at first my music when I was making, I was rapping more angry,
Yeah.
hardcore.
Remember I told you?
Yeah, you.
I was like, why you so mad?
Like I used to rap angry, like
It's Wednesday. Ain't nothing even happened yet.
man,
You
you
ain't
rap.
got breakfast.
Bro, you was gang banging on bacon.
And it's like it ain't like you. It ain't like it wasn't like I couldn't make the music. It was just I was just angry at that time, and once I finally
was
just
angry,
let
let
that
it go.
shit
So you was
my
DMX.
music just.
And that's why I say this.
You was angry at breakfast.
breakfast.
Hey yo, bitch, give me some water.
Yeah.
I was Ice Cube,
But he
no
was like,
Vaseline.
Like you came wrong for no reason. Like nobody said that they was not for.
But now I got out of that mode. I'm on smiling with
Shout out
it.
to growth.
Hey, and I can make more, you know.
Right.
Yeah, but she did tell me that she was one of the people like, yeah, that nigga.
I told him, I was like, what the fuck
Come
is
out
you
there on stage.
mad? Like, he would be like,
True.
oh, you ain't fucking with me. You don't want to bring me on shows. You be angry before you get there. Like, and then
Nigga angry on the call.
you
Fuck
already
this
know
shit,
how my
bitch.
attitude is. So when he
Shit.
show up mad, I'm like, all right, we supposed to do this today. All right, that's cool. Let's go. And then we both going at it because what you got an attitude for, man?
Angry in the car on the
And
way
it's
over.
like, no, he's
damn
trying to psych
lyrics.
yourself up because
Nigga
his
angry getting
music-
dressed.
His music is angry, and I'm like, what are
I
you
had to
so
get out of that.
Oscar the Grouch? But then, like, you know, people get stuck in that, and then it just becomes this thing when they're constantly shitting on people and then mad that nobody want to work with them. You can be the shit without shitting on people.
Yep.
Like, you can
Facts.
be great at what
Facts.
you do
Facts.
without making everybody else feel horrible at what they do. And it's like, there's enough for everybody.
Look, I'm gonna just
You
say
can be
this.
great,
Facts.
and
Any-
everybody else can be great at the same time.
Right.
Exactly. But
It's
any
about
artist that
greatness
wants
for everybody.
honest criticism, like real deal honest criticism, holler at Jay Jones.
Yeah.
That's
Spaceship on Hayes. If you don't know who that is,
Spaceship
on
always,
Hayes.
hey,
It's
now,
gonna
shout
give
out
you
to
the realest
Spaceship.
Now I will tell you this though.
Criticism.
He gonna hit you right across the
Any
phone.
event-
Exactly.
Paddle. Hold up, man.
Any event
But then he gonna
that
build you back up after he
Yeah,
do that.
he
You know
done
what
got
I'm
on
Now,
my ass and
I
told
will
me some shit
I will
before.
say you this
Oh,
though.
everything.
Any event that we've ever done, you know what I'm saying, Pink Wednesday shit, no matter where it was at, you know what I'm
Pink
saying?
Wednesday.
If an artist came on stage and I had some criticism for him, I literally pulled him to the side. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen it from all angles, and I can honestly say that all of them was very receptive. Like,
Yeah.
man, I appreciate that
I
because
was
one
just gonna
thing,
say, I bet you if they didn't appreciate it then,
Big-
somewhere
right,
along the line, they
because
go back and
one-
say, you know
Why?
what?
Because
He
one-
gonna- yeah, cause I told you.
because one thing that I would always tell the artist, if you coming to
I
perform,
used to hate to see him.
Bring a show track.
Sometimes it takes for people to
Fixing
be
fight
alone.
me because I made
Right.
him
Really
first.
appreciate like, oh
Then
man,
he
somebody.
gonna fight me because
Yeah.
I make him fist.
yeah.
Then he gonna fight me because I
But
made
no,
him last.
because one thing, like I said, the
No,
artists would always
like,
come and they would play their
I would see
music
him,
and then scream on top of it. And I'm like, dude, you're doing a show, you're doing a
Bad.
performance. You need to bring a show track. I don't want to hear your vocals. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear you. You know what I'm saying? So you
And
fight
I don't
yourself.
like it. I
Do
also
your
don't
double
like it
ups,
whenever
do
they
your
mix
ad
it the
libs.
whole song.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, or they
I
And
don't
put
like
on an
that.
actual show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of cats was like, man, I feel. I said because again, you're screaming on top of yourself, so I can't even hear you because
It
you're
sounds-
fighting
it sounds
yourself.
horrible.
Yeah.
All
I
of
said, let us hear you. Some of them be like, man, my boy wasn't available to do the woo woo. They'll let me know if something
Yeah.
happened. I usually do.
But you know
So-
what is good, you
so
let them know,
then-
because
They
next
was
time they
appreciate
do a
it.
track,
But
they're gonna
then
say,
there's
I don't
a
only
road
need
to
my
that.
takeouts, I need a show mix.
So no, and then so
Hey,
like,
man,
we
shout-
started requiring.
Nah, shout out to Johnny Rip. He got on my tail one time.
Performance
I had,
tracks.
Johnny
on
Rip?
there.
Say,
Yeah.
I brought
Rip, I'll tell
when
the
I
truth.
first met Johnny Rip, man, I came at him. I brought my phone to him. I said, say,
one of the-
man, my music on my phone.
Okay.
Man, he looked at me, he said, man, you too good of an artist. Why the hell you got this music on your phone? He gave me a flash drive, man. Shout out to Rip. Rip was the first person that ever gave me a flash drive. Ever since then, he told me that is unprofessional to go give a DJ your phone. Here you go.
Facts.
Or not have your emails.
Yeah.
Shout out
Facts.
to everybody that cussed me out when I asked
Facts.
for flash drive.
Now,
And
I will.
not only
Shitty
that,
MVP for telling you
I'm
dummies to
still-
go get a
I'm
damn
still-
flash
not only that,
drive.
I will
please
say
don't
this,
have all
though.
kinds of other shit on the phone.
Look, if
Boys,
nothing
hey,
else,
if
you are an artist,
so I try to
I-
Flash drive is
Just-
that's-
if
that's-
nothing-
that's
look,
like-
if nothing
that's
else-
just
That's
some
Put a
shit
song
that
out, let me
you
have it
should
right back.
have.
if you are an artist, I think every artist should already have it in their email on a thumb drive. Number one, you should already have a show track that's at least 5 minutes long, at least 10 minutes long. Because guess what? If I hit you off the whim and be like, yo, I got some shit for you going down right now. My nigga just hit me, bro. It's in 10 minutes. This is gonna be here, and it's a big ass name. You gotta
That's
be
an artist.
ready
It's
at
artist.
all
Artist.
times.
Yeah.
That's an
So I
artist.
can always go
That's
back and
what
check my
artists do.
email, and
We
I already
have
got a
that.
10-minute show
That's
track.
artist.
I got a 5-minute show track. The new music
That's
you put
happened to
in,
me.
then you make a new one.
It's
So
a
that way you
requirement.
already
Every
ready.
other night.
You know what I mean? Like, it's
and
like
it's good to be
school.
prepared. Yeah.
Yes.
You know what? Another thing is, there's been a lot of times when I try to say I got a show, and I know a month or two ahead that I go trying to make a new track or this and that, and my energy wasn't the same when I went on stage. But I think I did a show not too long ago, but I performed the show mix that I had for 3 years. I hit that hoe perfect.
Right.
Perfect.
Well,
I was
you
like,
know, and
damn,
that's
but
why
wasn't nobody
I
there.
said too.
So, but everybody was like, say, hey. I'm like, I knew every word.
Yeah.
See, it's because you're comfortable with
Yeah,
it. And a
but
lot
it
of
took
times,
those
everybody want to be
years,
like,
you know what I'm
this is a
See,
new
people
beat.
forget
And
that
you
you
don't even
have
know
to
your
rehearse.
songs.
But that's
People
something
forget
else
that a
though. We
part of
gotta
this
stop
whole
putting
thing
out.
is-
We got. That's something. That's one of my resolutions
it might be a
that I
fire
made
track,
to
but
myself
then
going in 2020. I am not gonna go and perform all different types of songs. Like I'm pushing 2 songs, feeling your vibe and streets past. I had to find me 2 songs, 2 singles because that's embarrassing too. Don't nobody know a damn song by you. We just know you can rap though, but we don't know no song by you though.
Nigga, you had a 12-minute show mix and everybody knew every word.
Single song.
Yeah, but I need to
That
have
was a 12-minute show
Yeah,
mix,
but I need
bro.
to have me a single like Yellow
At least
Beezy
have
got
one
That's
new.
on Me, baby. Like you know that's on me.
Right.
But I'm gonna also say, practicing on the mic.
Yeah, you
Y'all
gotta-
gotta start showing up for sound checks because
Right.
practicing in your room
Right.
is not the same as how you gonna sound on that mic, and that's why.
And if
people
you
be
got a
so
management team
disappointed.
that's not
I
putting you
wanna
in
speak
somewhere
a
to
little bit on
rehearse.
that, just because I was speaking to someone else about that track, and I don't like to speak about a lot of things because I don't want to say like you know what I'm saying.
Right.
But on that song, it's almost like saying it comes off as one person. I know somebody who was a part of it that's saying they felt some type of way that they didn't get acknowledgement. You know what I mean? And I'm kind of like, okay, well, yeah, that turns into the executive, producer, all this and this and that.
Mm-hmm.
You got a lot of people. That's almost like if I were to tell you, probably ain't nobody telling you, but man, don't try to kill yourself in the room by your damn self trying to make a hit.
Right.
Incorporate people, man. You know what I'm saying?
Even on Facebook, like it's
give
something
them their
small,
credit.
but you know what I mean. My hashtag list so long because I want to make sure that everybody on the team know, like I fuck with all of us, like hashtag this person, hashtag that person, because we was all there.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean. It might just be us.
You
5
are
or
good at
6.
that. Yeah, she good at giving the, you know what I'm
And
saying?
I try to tag everybody. If you showed up to something, I'm gonna tag you.
But you know what? Even with showing love like that, you're going to have to be careful because you're going to have people that's going to be like, oh, fuck that shit. I don't like that shit.
Sure.
Almost like, what's that one movie? Was it where he's eating the
Belly.
banana?
Oh, Belly.
Belly.
I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
Josh Dallas.
Oh yeah, you talking
But you know,
about
it's like it's
yeah,
all
what's
love,
the
you know.
name?
But you know,
His name Tyler
Kane.
Turner.
Kane.
Yeah,
You talking about Kane?
his name Tyler Turner, but yeah, he played Kane.
Yeah,
in the
the
middle.
big
Whatever
guy. He made my
happened to
glasses
him?
look
He's still
skinny.
acting. His son's a rapper, actually.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, his son's a rapper out there in
Yeah, I should try to-
Louisiana.
Yeah, I mean,
Y'all
that's
should try to-
important.
oh, no,
Definitely sound check
If
because
I'm not mistaken, he's in Louisiana.
people will hear me MCing and
Yeah, I
get on
heard
the
it
mic and I'm loud as
Yeah.
shit.
Hey,
And
Lil
I pass
Kane
them the
artist-
mic,
Lil
you
Kane
can't
artist-
hear him at
Oh,
all.
that's bro.
nothing. But you know, that's
Literally,
all
and it's
y'all
just
do.
something simple as covering the
Yeah,
goddamn
Lil Kane
mic.
artist.
Yeah.
But
That's it. Something simple.
Yeah.
we
Cover the
went
mic.
Way over our show today.
Boo!
Who the time?
Hold on, before all that shit's over, we got to do it one more time for the year. Say that shit Sunday.
Say that shit
Okay, so for
Sunday.
y'all that don't know what Say That Shit Sunday is, we gonna go for the whole year. If somebody had you fucked up and you let it go, you didn't say nothing about it, or whatever, maybe you did say something, you get to say one sentence, but you can't put a name on it.
That nigga lip almost poked
Do you
out. He
see
got
it?
sad right
you know,
there.
You know, little kids in class when you like, you can have one candy, but that's it, and they see the back. All right, just all right. So you get one sentence, and you direct it to who you want to say that shit Sunday to.
No name.
No names though.
Go ahead, throw.
You can't be a thought and then turn around and want to be a professional. Don't work.
There's professional thoughts.
No.
Can't be a thought pocket.
No.
Can't be a-
Not on duty. Not on duty.
Professional thought
It
is
could be something that's
No.
prime. You know how it kind of
No.
looks like a card. It kind of
No.
looks like a person.
You're a thought, they're going to treat you like a thought. They're going to take your
Thought.
professionalism.
But hold on.
No, no,
Hey,
about-
I seen some crazy ass videos about Cardi B back in the days.
Boy, hey, we're not gonna go on. We don't have enough time for all
Okay.
that. She
No,
got a
because that's a
whole
whole
boy.
other can of worms.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, they was drugging niggas and
How you
shit
gonna
back in the
say we
day.
ain't gonna go?
I forgive you for what you did. You know what you did. What you did was wrong. But hey, I'm still blessed at the end of the day.
What you did, how
That's
you
real.
did, what you did in the
That's
did.
some real shit right there.
Did. What he said.
Mine kind of goes along the same lines of that. Like, I went through hell for the fuck shit you did, and you trying to be friends and shit now, and I forgive you, but I don't fuck with you. So just kind of stop trying.
Stay over there.
Yeah, it's like I forgive you, you good, but stay good over there.
Y'all remember this?
Mine came with a middle finger.
Yeah, like, that's why it's like it's it's no hard feelings. It's just no feelings at all. Like
That sounded like it's no hard feelings. It's just fuck you.
it's fuck shoes. It's good lucks and fuck shoes. That's it.
Right. It's a whole year. It's been a hell of a year too.
I know, right? I do. I was talking about you.
Respect my
Motherfucker.
gangster.
Nah, swear.
I don't know who
Respect.
is not smart enough to respect that fucking gangster.
Oh, that was a nice statement right there.
Y'all don't know about the Ferrari? Hey, you know the Ferrari is really fast, so pull-up game is real quick. Don't play. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Stamp that. I think I've said this shit before, but I still mean this shit. Like, deeply. You're not the fucking victim. You're not. Like, why do you always gotta be the fucking victim? Just take that loss.
Take your L. Hey, I learned that today from my boy Buddy Mac. Turn your L into a lesson, my nigga.
Who's Buddy Man?
He done mixed me and Buddy Mac.
God damn it. Bubba Mac. Oh.
Hey, y'all, me and Buddy got a mixtape coming. Buddy
That's
Mac
right.
coming, man.
Hey, it's
Still look at me and
That's
Buddy
right.
Mac.
From Buddy Mac. Buddy Mac. That was a bar right there. Y'all didn't even realize it. From Buddy
I learned this
Mac.
from my friend Buddy Man.
Buddy Mac. You know what I'm saying? To your L.
Mixtape
to a
coming soon,
lesson.
y'all.
You
Mixtape
made
coming
a whole
soon.
other person.
Take that L.
For me, I mean, I just want to say stay prayed up, man, and how Big Pokey said, man, keep my name out your mouth.
Keep
my
my
name
name
out
out
your
your
mouth.
That's it.
name
Know
out
my
your
name.
mouth. Hey, happy birthday, Pimp C, man.
That's
Happy
exactly.
birthday.
R.I.P.
Pimp.
Pimp
C,
C's
man.
birthday.
Happy birthday, Pimp, man.
And for the year too, you know
Shout
what I'm
out to
saying?
Philip Coop.
Shout out to everybody we done lost, you know what I'm saying? We done took
Oh,
some L's
man.
this year.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
RP Young Exclusive, man, my boy. I
Young
got you, baby.
exclusive.
Profit.
Profit, RP Profit.
Man, R.P.
R.I.P.
Profit.
Nip.
RP Nil, man.
It's been a
There's
long
been a
year.
lot of tears shed this year, you know what I'm saying? But we
Unexpected.
can't let this shit go and be in
RPC
vain.
Shrugs,
Made
man.
the tears
Facts.
shed
Facts.
this
Happy
year.
C Day,
Fat
C
Crip,
Shrugs.
nigga.
See that struggle.
Fat
Happy
Crip,
C Day,
nigga.
C Shrugs.
Yeah, I be seeing people still was jamming them. They be making posts and shit. So
Yeah,
that's-
man.
yeah.
Yeah, RPC Shrugs.
What you got for us, Pedro?
He already said it.
No,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
not
Oh, did he?
coming out.
Oh,
No,
what-
we were
oh,
saving
man,
it.
you know
We were
what?
saving it all for the-
I actually I've been to Louisiana like 2 or 3 times. It's a new movie. They made a book and then they made a movie out of it called The Raven. I don't know too much about it, but they
Is it
got
from Edgar Allan Poe?
yeah. That's I
Oh,
think that's
shit. Oh,
yeah.
shit.
It's
She's excited.
Yes,
I got
I'm a
some.
nerd. I like
She's a
poetry.
nerd.
Anybody
I know
who's read
that.
the books,
I know
if
that
you know
poem
the
by
books,
heart.
See,
Like,
I love
yeah.
books, but I don't know that one.
I know
so
that whole poem by heart. Like
Watch
that's-
whenever I go look into it, I'm gonna be more.
It
like,
wasn't even a book, bro. It's a poem. You
It's
know
a
what I'm saying?
poem.
So, yeah, when
Edgar
you read
Allan
it,
Poe is a poet.
Hey, well, I know Edgar Allan Poe is a motherfucker because I read some stuff bomb type shit. And, man, that shit was
Question.
vampire. It's
Deep.
Yeah, he's got the Telltale Heart is pretty good too.
yeah.
Telltale Heart is another one that's good. But okay, you have pictures on your page on one of the new movie thingies that you got out, and you're in a jail jumpsuit. Are you in a jail jumpsuit
Oh.
with pirates?
Yeah.
Do
You
it.
know what?
She's
like,
like,
it out.
knew it. He's like,
Fucking
yeah.
good.
Yeah. So back. I mean, we don't got a lot of time on that. All right. So check it out. So I go to Houston. I team up with Toe Down. You know. So I did a track with him and all this and whatever. So I'm in town. I was supposed to meet up with Jukebox. I don't know if y'all know Jukebox. Yeah. So he's like, man, I'm in Galveston. I was locked up with him. So anyway, so I'm like, all right, bro. Next time.
Everybody been looking for somebody.
Yeah. So I end up he's like, you know what, go to the club. Toe Down's like, I'm doing a show, blah, blah, blah. Gets me in VIP. Power, Pyrex, they're all that.
Pyrex, Power,
Yeah.
all of them, because they got
So-
songs together too.
Yeah, so I give him my CD. I'm like, hey man, this is my child. He was like, oh, that's what's up. I'll listen to it. I don't know if he ever did or not. You know what I'm saying? Fast forward, I go to, an acting gig or whatever. They want me to do this and that. And I see him. But I know him because he had that flatline tattoo and all this stuff. Well, you can't miss
And he
Pyrex.
does the
You know what
lighting
I'm saying?
at stuff. Like
Yeah,
usually
he was
he's the
doing
one
that.
that does the lighting.
He was doing
He's
all that.
not
So I'm
in
like,
the
what the
movie.
fuck? How you get this gig? And he's like, well, how you get this gig? Well, later on, he was also doing the acting too. So I'm like, oh shit, that's what's up. But they shout out to Pyrex. I think he was kind of, he a stiff ass motherfucker because when we was in there, he was kind of like, yeah, like I was supposed to be like, stay bro, but I was like. So shout out to the Pyrex, you know what I'm saying? He shows a lot of love. But yeah, man, I mean, you know, if he could do it, I could do it. Anybody could do it. It's just being like we was talking about. It's just being prepared when you're in the right place at the wrong time. Opportunity ain't got nothing but to being, you know, to be there for you.
And that's why I tell people too, like being in this a lot. It's like we're all at the club, and it's like everyone's just trying to get a picture with a celebrity. We're all there. You should be networking with all these people. You know, passing out your card and stuff. Not trying to turn up and get a picture. Like half of the stuff that I got into is because you know. While I'm out at an event.
Man, I was at the Land Grammys and people telling me, hey man, get the contacts of this person and this person and that person.
I'm in the
like,
club like,
I don't know
you
who
need
the fuck
somebody
is.
to do media?
Yeah.
You need somebody to do media? And I'm just like, woo. And then folks hit me back. And it's
But the embarrassing thing is I'm Latino and I didn't know who the fuck was
That's
who.
something else that we
I don't know.
That's
I walk up to
artists need to
everybody
do
like
this
we on the
coming
same
up
level.
for real.
I don't know nobody.
Start going to the club and promoting themselves instead of trying to let me get a picture with the baby and all that shit.
I'm almost at everything doing interviews, giving people, you feel me?
And you know what? And to try to treat people the same type shit. Because there be the motherfucker that's really the person behind everything, and you just treated him like shit trying to get to the motherfucker you thought was the motherfucker.
Exactly. So, you know, you don't ever know who you walking over trying to get to somebody else. So, you know, treat everybody with respect.
Straight up.
So, that has been our last episode of Good Morning America for 2019.
Leaving the year with some positivity for y'all.
Good morning, America.
Go hard next year. Go harder
Good
than
morning.
next year than you did last year.
If you walk away with one less zero behind how much you made through the year, you ain't grinding hard enough.
My grind been on $1 trillion this year.
Yeah.
Trillion. I put it like this. Next year gonna be more uglier because I could actually say in 37 years, this year I've made more money than I've ever had made my whole life. So please believe I got you on 50 cents plus tax. I'm gonna tax you. But you know what I'm saying? You can best believe next year the grind gonna come even stronger, baby. Because we out here trying to get these chochos, this cheddar, this guacamole, this Fendi. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, it's all about it. Let's get it.
Coach belts and backpacks.
Yeah,
Big
all
facts.
That, and happy radio anniversary and everything to Party Heaters Radio because on January 2nd, the team assembled this year. So in a couple of days, it'll be our birthday. So
Y'all know we're getting drunk for that shit next week. You know that, right? You know that, right?
Liquor.
I'm getting drunk regardless. So
Yeah, that was like we just do our cipher outside.
shit, we do it outside.
Nah, we do it right
We do
here.
it right here.
Yeah, do it right here.
Do we all need to move around?
Huh?
Do we need to move around?
Yeah, I'm finna move around
Yeah.
for you.
So stay tuned.
Hey, shout out to everybody that came out and fucked with us throughout the whole year.
Yes,
It was
I
a
really
blessing to have you on every show that you came and fucked with us on partyangelsradio.com. That's Party Angels Radio with a motherfucking Z. Don't forget the Z.
I finally made it. I made it. I'm gonna be
Last
talking.
episode of the year.
Last episode of
But
the
you
year.
got in.
Yeah, I
You
made
saved
it.
the best for last.
Yeah, how about that, y'all? Shout out to Party Angels, and that's with a Z. Hit it, girl.
Motherfucking Z.
Who wanna treat us like we second tier talent or something? But we up, man. And we gon' keep grinding. And we gon' keep moving. And we gon' keep pushing till we get what we been waiting on. Up squad. Man, I love this shit.